It's a Fender Stratocaster. This is, I don't know what year, but I would say probably in somewhere around the year 2008, 2010, something like that. I'm a music teacher, a band director. My school was trying to start a guitar program, and they bought them electric guitars, and this is one of them. I've been playing it ever since.
So where do you teach school?
I teach at Drew Charter School.
This is your home.
Yeah,
this is your home turf.
That's right.
All right. So you're playing a Stratocaster.
Yeah, Fender Strat, a little Mexican-made one. You can see I've got a classic Summer Tobacco Burst pattern, the dark pickguard, mahogany neck, pretty standard rig. And then I play through a little Fender Super Champ, hybrid tube amp. It's got some effects built in to the amplifier, and I plug it through a very simple board. My board is just a tuner, compressor, and a few just simple pedals that I've been collecting in. For a long time I just played jazz and I didn't need guitar pedals, so I got rid of my whole rig at some point, and as I got back into this band I started collecting pedals again.
So you've devolved into this band and using pedals again?
That's right.
All right. What pedals are you using?
Well, I just have a Donner tuner. I've got a Keeley compressor, which I just got, and I really like it. I've got some Overdrive by two Boss pedals, Super Overdrive and Distortion. I play a lot of with my Super Overdrive just because I like the edge to it, and I have some vintage Soleil on there as well. And anytime I need a little reverb, I can dial it up on my effects channel here. I can also get vibraphone, a little delay, some tremolo, and chorus.
The rigs are a lot smaller now than these.
Super small, yeah. Very compact.
What other rigs have you owned in the past?
Mostly Fender stuff. I've had some Fender Deluxe. Actually, this is back when I was in college and high school, when I was in my little band that I had, and I obviously downsized because I went to a school for jazz guitar, and you don't need a.
So where'd you go to school for jazz?
Georgia State. Studied jazz at Georgia State. And so, yeah, like I said, I really just got this thing probably 8-10 years ago, but before that I was playing on a jazz box, a Gibson 175, or a Gibson Country Gentleman 335, Jack and Mom.
So what do you like about this one that you've used it for 10 years?
I like it because it's smooth, it's easy to play. The action is very responsive, even though it's a little high for me right now, but it's still very easy to get down and play. It stays in tune really well. Even if I get on my tremolo bar, it stays in tune. I really like that, and I haven't had any issues with. The only issue I've really had with this one is some of the paint has been flicking off a little bit here, some of the finish. But I think it kind of adds the character of it a little bit, so it's not that big a deal to me.
How many guitars do you have?
Personally, I own, maybe not that many, like 10 or something. I have a guitar that my grandfather bought me. My dad, I have a guitar my dad found, was my first guitar. He found it in a garage where neighbors across the street had moved out and just left a bunch of stuff, and he went and got a guitar. That was my very first guitar when I was a young little kid. Yeah, I still have that guitar.
So what got you into music?
And my parents, they noticed I had a knack for it. They gently nudged in a musical direction.
When did you notice you had a knack for it?
Oh man, I guess I'm still discovering that. I'm still figuring that out. I feel like I have a pretty good ear for it and a good feel for it, but there's no finish line here. I'm a band director actually, so I play all the brass instruments, all the band instruments you can think of. So I play that. I'm pretty okay on piano. I can get around on strings pretty well, but and for this particular band, I'm playing guitar.
So you started to do that. You had to study some theory then.
Oh yeah, sure. I definitely had to study theory, especially if I was reading trumpet music. You know, I have to review them.
So did you learn that like in middle school or something?
Yeah, I started in 6th grade.
Okay.
thanks for interviewing me. I appreciate you, and good luck on your channel in the future.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.